What's up guys, I'm Ross, your mattress expert from realmattressreviews.com. Today I'm really excited to finish up for you guys our review of the Brooklyn Bedding Signature Hybrid. So we've got a lot of great information to share with you guys today. We're going to do some testing for you. We're going to talk about how it performed for us during our sleep trial. And ultimately we'll talk about who I think this might be a great fit for. So first of all, we're going to go ahead and get started by talking about the construction briefly, and then we'll talk about how the mattress feels. So it starts off with a nice cover. It's got a nice quilt on the top, nice soft to the touch cover. It's kind of cool to the touch too. I'm not too worried about that necessarily because I typically am going to recommend putting a mattress protector on your mattress either way. But you've got 4 inches of their patented Titan Flex foam. The top 2 inches is going to be a softer foam. And then the second 2 inches is going to be a firmer Titan Flex foam. Now this is for the medium option. They come in 3 versions. You're going to have the firm, medium, and the soft. The medium is going to be the option that most people are going to prefer, combination sleepers that kind of switch it up throughout the night. So we've got the Titan Flex foam. It's a very kind of fast reacting foam. It's kind of a combination of a memory foam and latex feel in terms of pressure relief and how quickly it responds. So as you can see, it pops up a lot faster than a memory foam will, and it's going to make it a lot easier to move and adjust positions. So underneath that you have, underneath those 2 layers of foam, you've got a 6-inch quantum edge-to-edge coil unit. Those coils are going to come all the way out to the edges, so it's going to provide pretty good edge support as well. And then you've got a 1-inch base foam layer on the very bottom. So another thing to talk about with the foam is actually infused with what they call titanium gel. So it is going to sleep cooler than a traditional memory foam or something like that would. So you're going to have a little bit cooler sleep, and then with coils versus a foam core, you're going to have better air circulation as well. So you shouldn't have too many issues getting overheated in this mattress at all. So before we get started, we'll talk briefly here about price. So on the site, the queens are listed at $949, but down in the description, if you click the link and jump over to realmattressreviews.com, we've got a coupon for 20% off, so that will take $189 off the price, and then the queens come in at $759. So this really packs a lot of premium materials into the mattress, especially for that price. It's going to be one of the better hybrid options that we've reviewed that's going to come in at a very competitive price, but still packs a lot of premium materials on the inside. So what I'll do quickly now is lay down and just kind of talk about what I'm feeling. So this medium is exactly what you would expect. It's a medium. I would say it's about a 6 out of 10, with 10 being the firmest. So it is going to be a great feel for combination sleepers who are kind of flipping it up between side, back, and stomach. For me, on my back, that Titan Flex foam is very responsive and it's very supportive at the same time. So you can feel the top 2 inches is a little bit softer, and then you can kind of feel the support once you hit that second 2 inches that's a firmer foam. So it feels very supportive here in my lumbar. You know, if you're a heavier person, I'm about 210 pounds. So if you're somebody that's heavier, you might want to consider the firm if you're kind of looking for a medium feel, or if you're somebody really light, you know, under 120 pounds, you might want to consider the soft if you want kind of that medium feel. So it really kind of depends upon your weight, how that mattress is going to perform and feel. And then also, if you are stomach or back sleeping all the time, the firm might be better. If you're side sleeping all the time and you're light, the soft might be better. But if you're kind of, you know, an average weight and you like to sleep in all 3 positions or on your side, the medium is most likely going to work best for you. So another thing with the foam is you have good conformance here in the lumbar and everything, and it feels like it has very good pressure relief too. But at the same time, you're not sinking way into it and feeling like you're stuck like you can with memory foam. So it's very responsive. It still makes it really easy to move and adjust positions. So it's a really good balance between kind of a memory foam and a latex feel. Like I said, it does make it really easy to move and adjust positions, and it gives you more of that kind of in between sleeping in and on the bed. So it's a really good feel right in the middle there. So it really is a nice feel in terms of how it conforms to your body and still allows you to move and adjust positions relatively easily. So we'll do a couple tests for you here. We'll look first at motion transfer. So this has the independent pocketed coils, so you are going to have less motion transfer than you would experience with a traditional innerspring where all the coils are interconnected, but not quite as good as you would get with all foam. But if you are used to a traditional innerspring, any hybrid essentially with pocketed coils is going to be a vast improvement on your old traditional mattress. But if you are looking for zero motion, you might want to look at an all foam. So while I drop this, you can see the bottle moves just a little bit, but another thing to look at while I do this is the bounce. So you can see this anchor bounces up quite a bit, but not out of control like it can with some latex beds I've reviewed, but it's also not thudding and just sticking there like it would if this were memory foam on the very top. So it's a really good balance for that bounce. With that bottle on there, I'll just kind of plop down, but just adjusting positions and stuff like that, you're going to have very little movement. Another thing we'll talk about here is edge support. So as I mentioned, they do have the quantum pocketed coils. They come all the way out to the sides. So you have 2 rows of narrower coils around the outside, a little bit stronger and stiffer to provide better edge support than you would get without having that quantum coil. So as I sit here, as you would expect, this is bunching up a little bit here, but as you would expect, that top 4 inches is sinking down, but as soon as I hit that coil unit, it's pretty supportive underneath, even here in the seated position. I'm more worried about that in the lying down position. I don't want to feel like I'm rolling off the bed. So if I get here, even on the extreme edge, I'm relatively straight here. Even on the extreme edge with part of my body hanging over, even a tiny bit of that roll off the bed feeling. But if I'm more realistic, give myself a couple inches where you would actually sleep with 2 people in this queen size mattress. And that quantum coil unit is one of my favorite coil units that you can get in any of these online mattresses. It is about the best coil unit that you can still roll pack without having a very, very stiff foam edge. So it's a good quality coil unit, and I actually sell mattresses in my store that use this coil unit, and I never have issues with warranties. So just to recap, it is very easy to move around on because the foam is so responsive. The coil unit does help with motion reduction, so you're not going to feel your spouse or your partner move around too much in terms of adjusting positions and things like that. And then the edge support performs like it should in the lying down position. If you're somebody that wants super, super stiff edge support in the seated position, you might want to look somewhere else, but this is going to be above average the way it is. So if you are seeking pretty good edge support, this is gonna have it. Another thing to talk about here quickly is temperature. So during our sleep trial, we really didn't have an issue getting overheated in this mattress. As I mentioned, that Titan Flex foam is infused with gel, and then on top of that, it's not engulfing your body very much. So more of your body is actually exposed to the air compared to if this was a soft, that would have probably slept a little bit warmer. On the firmer, you could even expect to sleep even cooler. So a general rule of thumb is if you are on a super soft mattress and your body is sinking in further, generally you're gonna sleep hotter just because more of your body is engulfed by the mattress. So in the medium, we didn't really have issues at all sinking way into it, and then this foam does not trap heat nearly as much as a traditional memory foam or something like that would. And then, like I said, it is also infused with gel. So you shouldn't have any issues on pretty much any of the Brooklyn beds I've reviewed in terms of overheating and sweating at night. I also recommend a few different cooling mattress protectors. So if you are in the market for one of those, there are some protectors that actually are very, very cool to the touch, and they do help sleep a little bit cooler, and then you'll keep your mattress clean at the same time. So if you jump over to realmattressreviews.com, I've got several reviews on mattress protectors as well. So the big question is, who should consider trying the Brooklyn Signature Hybrid? So realistically, if you're anybody seeking a hybrid mattress, this is one you'll at least want to consider because of the quality materials packed into it and the inexpensive price. So as I mentioned, with our coupon code that you can find on the website and our discount link, you can get $189 off. So the queens are going to come in at $759. So Like I said earlier, with this many premium foams, the good coil unit, that's a really competitive price. So you also need to obviously be somebody seeking a hybrid. If you are a foam lover, it's probably not going to transform you into a hybrid lover. So in terms of feel, they pretty much have everybody covered since they offer a firm, medium, and a soft. So depending upon your weight and your sleeping position, they're going to have you covered. I would say probably 80% of people are probably going to prefer the medium that I have here. Heavier sleepers, probably the firm. Light side sleepers, probably the soft. But the vast majority of you, the medium firmness is probably going to work out best for you. A couple other things, if you are somebody seeking that hybrid feel but without memory foam, where you don't get as much of a sinking stuck feeling, they have you covered here with that Titan Flex foam. It's a very responsive foam. It's kind of a cross between memory foam and latex, so you have good pressure relief but no stuck feeling at all. So it performs really nicely in that area too. So if you're not quite sure this is the right one for you, head over to the website, check out the rest of our reviews, and grab a coupon if you decide to give any of these mattresses a try. If you have any questions at all, drop me a message below or shoot us an email and I'm happy to help. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Have a great day.